Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a sit down video. Today I said I'd just do a little life update slash Q&A type of video. I actually got asked some really good questions on this Q&A. I asked on my Instagram for questions. My Instagram's just Laura Douglas with 2 S's and an X, I think. But I actually got asked some really good questions because usually it's just my friends asking me questions. Or like I get like the same questions. Oh my god. My pajamas, they are actually folded quite nicely on my bed. They don't look it in the camera though, so I'm just gonna ignore them and leave them there. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. So yeah, I actually got asked some questions that I haven't been asked before, so I'm gonna answer them now. I don't really like this backdrop. I haven't even cleaned my dressing table. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're just gonna work with what we've got. I'm just not bothered to clean, and I'll tell you why when I do my life update. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little life update that don't ask for, and then we will get into the questions. So let me take a sip of my tea. Does anyone get like scared to take the first sip of tea? Like it's really hot, and once I take the first sip I'm fine, but it just scares me. Wait, let's do it. Very hot but very nice. I have green tea with lemon. It's my favourite. But life update. So you probably hear I'm a bit hoarse. I came back from Portugal on Sunday and then I tested positive for coronavirus, which just wasn't the vibe. I just knew it was coming. I had it over there but I didn't know, and I came back and I was like, something's not right. And yeah, COVID, which is the risk you take when you travel. So it was fine. Today is Freedom Day, so look, I didn't have to isolate for that long. It's only 5 days now, so no complaints. It's just a part of life now, and you just have to get on with it. No point in crying over spilt milk. Another life update is I learned how to do GHD curls. This is my first day doing them. They're not like fabulous, but I feel like I could greatly improve on these, and these could be the new look. They're not great. They're not great, but they'll do. I actually got 3 separate questions about the driving test, so I thought I'd talk about it because I feel like the driving test is such a big part of like a young person's life, so I will talk about it. And someone asked me about how many lessons I did and stuff like that, so if you're doing your driving test anytime soon, this could be helpful. So I did 12 lessons, which is what you have to do, and then I think I did 1 on top of that, and then I did 2 pre-tests. Now I had the most amazing driving instructor ever. He was just a dream. He was the cutest little man. I miss him so much. I want to put him in my wardrobe and just have him there whenever I need him. He's just like the best person ever. So he was amazing. I only got good at driving probably, I would say, my 9th lesson. Before that, I think I always had the flair of driving in me. I think it's something that a lot of people are kind of born with. My nanny tells me that anyway, and if she says it, it is right. If you're doing your driving test, go on YouTube and search. I searched like Tala driving test routes, and literally all the routes are there. There's somebody talking you through them. So I would go out with my dad and we put on the video and I do all the routes, so there's literally no surprises when you're doing the driving test. Practice, keep calm. Literally all you're doing in the test is driving. All you have to do is drive and keep calm. The guy, I had like 2 fellas in the car. I had one beside me and then one behind who was like correcting the guy who was correcting me, if that makes sense. So I had 2 people in the car. But the minute I went in, I just started making jokes with them and stuff before we got in the car, and kind of just like talk like normal, because they're normal people, you know. They're not out to get you. So maybe I'll make a video about driving test, because I feel like I have a lot to say on that, but I just don't want to bore you all with driving test talk. But do your driving test. It's the best thing you'll ever do, and if you fail, look, it's not like you're leaving cert. You can do it again. Someone's like put in the question box that like, you seem to give that girl aesthetic. How do you stay so motivated? Social media can say a lot. Like, I am not super motivated at all. Like, I'm not that girl. I'm telling you now. I try to be, but I am not that girl. I think I've gone through phases where I have been that girl. But right now I'm not that girl. I'm absolutely exhausted. I just had COVID. I am trying to like work on my fitness thing, and that has a lot of ups and downs. Like, someone asked me how I stay so motivated, but right now my coach will tell you I'm not motivated. Like, anyone who wants to ask Katrina if I'm motivated, she will tell you that I'm not. No, staying motivated, I think it's more discipline than motivation. In terms of college, it's definitely more discipline. Fitness, it's more discipline. Just life in general, I just think it's discipline over motivation. Does that make sense? That was a really bad answer, but I just can't answer that because I'm not super motivated. Like, I would tell you that for free. not super motivated. Someone asked me where I get my jewelry. Ana Luisa. I obviously have been gifted this, and I never have this necklace off me. Ana Luisa are incredible. I'm terrible for not taking my jewelry off when I go into the shower. These do not tarnish at all. They're eco-friendly. Their packaging is so cute. Such good prices for the quality of the jewelry. Incredible. Like, I genuinely truly like obsessed. I never ever have this off me. Like, it's like a part of me now. I'm obsessed with Ana Luisa, and I'm so happy to be working with them. And there is definitely more to come with me and Ana Luisa in the very near future. Very exciting. And these are just Stradivarius. Very cute. Do you know where it does brilliant jewelry? H&M does fabulous jewelry, and I've literally got so into H&M lately. And maybe I'll make a trip later to H&M. Tanning routine, got asked a good few times. I've always loved dripping gold, but I think I've actually turned into a Bella Mianta girl. This is my Bella Mianta that I put on last night. I had rotten tan on before, so this is kind of tan over tan, and I think it's gorgeous. I think it's really nice. I have dripping gold on my hands and my face, and I just have flawless filter on my face, so you can kind of see the tan on my face. But Bella Mianta, obsessed. I just realised that I've had my window open this whole video because it's absolutely sweating, and you can probably hear the cars outside. Oh well. But yeah, that is my tanning routine. Bella Mianta every Thursday, Dove moisturizer on every day, exfoliate with Soap and Glory or Rituals. I love Rituals. I'm obsessed with Rituals, and Rituals is actually not very expensive for what it is at all. Anything else that I do? I can't remember. I think that might be it. Someone really nicely asked, how is my mental health and my anxiety at the moment? Very nice question, thank you so much. And then they were like, I hope you're well, blah blah, and it was really nice. I'm good. I always find it awkward talking about anxiety because everybody has such different experiences with it, and like my experience won't fit other people's. I do want to make a full video about it if anyone was interested in that, but again, everyone's experience is so different. I wouldn't want to paint my experience with one brush. I'm good. Like, definitely a lot better than I was at the start of the year. One of my like better times with anxiety, I think, definitely. That could be due to like a lot of things. I don't know why I find this so hard to talk about. Like, it's just hard to find the right thing to say without like giving too much. But no, like, definitely better. The cars, I know you need to get places, but I'm trying to record a YouTube video here. How rude. The main thing with me is that I have to be busy. If I'm not busy, I definitely struggle more. And like, that's a good thing and a bad thing, because I overwork myself and I don't stop, and then I burn out and get so tired. And then my anxiety gets worse because then I'm burnt out, and it's just like a never-ending cycle. So I kind of have to learn to find the balance with that, and then just surrounding yourself with good people, which I like obviously has helped me a lot. But I'm definitely better at talking about my anxiety now. I used to bottle it up so much to the point where it was like dangerous, but now if I'm feeling anxious, I'm able to like openly talk about it. There was a point during the year where I did think like I can't handle this by myself, so I did go to the GP, and they were very helpful. So it was actually a very positive experience, because I've been to the doctors before with my anxiety, and I was basically told to go on a walk, and that was great. It clearly helped a lot. But this time I just told them the severity of the situation, and that like I couldn't really cope anymore with it by myself, and that I like was finding it hard to go to work, and like college wasn't getting done, and it was just every part of my life was affected. I was like pushing people away, I was losing people in my life because of it, and yeah, I got like exactly what I needed. So I know there's a lot of people don't have faith in GPs about anxiety and stuff, but I personally had a really good experience. So I hope if somebody else is struggling, that might give you the push to go to the GP, and hopefully you will have a good experience too. But I know it's not the privilege for everybody, because I definitely have had my fair share of bad experiences when I've tried to get help for my anxiety. Yeah, I think I answered that okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna sip my tea. Someone genuinely asked this question, and I literally stared at it for a minute, and I was like, what? Someone asked me, why are you always single? Babe, I don't know. Somebody asked me how to deal with pressure in your early 20s. I'm actually gonna close this window because I'm really, Is that sweat or is that glow? I don't know and I don't really care. They asked me how to deal with pressure in your early 20s to like, I'm guessing it's to like succeed and like, I don't know. I definitely feel the pressure. Like loads of my friends are like in like very steady relationships, going into like internships and like look so like they have their life together. But then when I talk to them and like say that I feel like that, they're like, Laura, I do not have it all together, like at all. Like it's so easy to look at people and think they have it all together. Like I'm sure people look at me and think I have it all together, and I far from have it all together. Like far from. I think like everyone's life moves at such a different pace. Like for example, like when my mom and dad were my age, like they were together about 4 years at this point. They were like nearly buying a house. They were like a few years off having kids. Like I've been on like one date in my life. I've had one relationship that lasted about 4 weeks. Nice, cheers that. I have about €2 in my bank because I can't stop going on holidays. Um, I love my job, but it's definitely not a career. For me personally, and I'm not doing that great in college to be honest. So I don't have anything together. So it's so easy to look at people and think, God, like they have it all when they just don't. No, like we're like at the end of the day, like when I feel the pressure, I have to think to myself, I am 20 years old. I haven't even had my 21st birthday yet. Like I am 21. Like it's so easy as well to look at like, for example, Olivia Neal. She's my age. She's driving like a convertible around London, living in the best apartment, looking like she's having the best time, but she's like proper struggles as well. So I don't know. It's so easy to look at other people and be like, oh my God. Like I haven't, no, I'm not even gonna say I've nothing together because I do and I work hard and stuff, but like I've never been so single. I have €2. My room, I'm actually gonna go and get some storage boxes now, try get this room together. I am overworked, I'm wrecked, I'm hungover most of the time. I don't have it all together. So I'm not, I think putting pressure on yourself in your early 20s is very pointless because we are literally in our early 20s. We're probably going to live till we're, please God, 80. That's 60 more years to go to get your life together. It's grand. It's grand. Honestly, it's grand. That was a very short and sweet little, I feel like the camera has moved a lot in this video. I'm very sorry. I hope that's better now. I feel like this has been a very short and sweet video, but I just wanted a little catch up and a little Q&A, and please leave me ideas of videos you want to see because it's nice to know what people actually want to watch if anyone does want to watch. So let me know, and I love you lots if you've watched this far. It means a lot to me and my little channel, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Okay, bye.